So, welcome back. So, where did we left? We last in the last video we made this like part. We finished this part, and now what's left is like top part and the bottom and like two buttons here maybe and one here and a front camera. Uh, the most of the majority of the model is done. Most of the heavy work is already done. Just this small details are remaining. So let's get to it. And so first we're gonna make is front camera. So the front camera, first of all, we're gonna replace our reference images again for the front display. Go to configure, and I'm gonna set it to 4. So that was our original value. Okay, now I'm gonna drag a cylinder that's already here, but I'm gonna drag a new one. Just move it here and set the axis to orientation to the axis. And let me check. Just turn it off and let me check how many do we need. Okay, before doing that, I have to make sure because you can see right now the curve here is like getting. Is it all right or let me just check. Hmm, is this curve? Yeah, that's more better. Okay, now I have to like add a loop here before. Okay, just like this. Uh, to edit this and this like this and this like this. What I'm gonna do right now is add a loop. I'm gonna be keeping the same distance that is between these two edges to our new one. Okay, let's make it 20. Okay, that's fine. Now, okay, first of all, set it to path so it only applies on this like selected faces. Okay, that's better. And what I'm gonna do now is I will just connect it here and this one here. Okay, let's check this again. Okay, that's better. That's and we have to do the same thing here too. From here, but here we don't need to select this because there are no other edges like this that we have to care about. So it's just gonna be a straight loop. Okay, set it to 20%. That's fine. And for that, we have to apply the same thing on the front glass too. Set it to like, okay, now 20%. So we have the same distance like this one. And do the same thing for here. And set it to 20% also. Now we have this fall off is like this curve is like tight, not very smooth, and it is smooth, but we don't need to like make it a lot more like pronounced. So turn off this glass on the body because we need this right now. Okay, now I'm gonna adjust this camera. And how many do we need? Okay, we need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Let's just make it 8. Okay, what we can do right now is rotate it 360 divided by 16. Okay, that's much better. What we can do is we can select these Yeah, that's better. Deselect this one here and select this bevel and go to chamfer, set it to 0 because we only need two. Okay, that's better. And what I can do right now is just merge this edge and this vertex here and this vertex here. Now what I can do is I'm gonna move these to a little higher, and now I can draw a circle. Its on and go to wireframe. Okay, here, here. Okay, that's better. Here, here. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, just turn this off. And now what I can do is I'm gonna be merging this one here, I suppose. These two here, and I'm gonna be dissolving these two edges. Now this one here, and this one goes here. Okay, that's better. Or I can just like redo and make the segments of the circle 10, because I think there are a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Let's make it 10 for right now. 20. Okay. Maybe 0. Yeah, that's better. Where is this? Here. Uh, just follow the cylinder that we use for reference. Okay. Now what I can do is I'm gonna be removing this edge, not these one, just these one. Select stitch, stitch and saw, and weld these. What I can do right now is I'm gonna be making edge here and move n-gons. Now we have like our basic circle drawn. What I have to do next is I'm gonna be extruding inside 0.33 or maybe 25. I think that's fine. Then 0.5. But let me do one thing. Let's do it negative 0.5. Okay, extrude inner 0.5. Okay, 0.5 and extrude negative 0.25 and remove this and extrude negative 0.5. But first split this mesh for lens and turn off, and now extrude again 0.25. Now I'm gonna be adding some center edges. What I can do right now is I'm gonna be selecting all of these, making an extruder at the value of 0.25 millimeters and dissolving this. Now I can give some supporting edges. 0.075 or 0.05. I guess I need this edge a little more tight. Okay, let's check this. How does it look? It looks great. Now we're gonna use this mesh that we've separated, and we're gonna use this to draw a lens. But first 0.005 invert, because we have a little gap between these two, because we're gonna apply a glass material. But translucent material, transparent material. We're gonna create some pole. Okay, why it's not in the middle? Okay, this edge is a little crooked. Let me check. Okay, yeah, just put up the body and select this. I think this comes here. This will gonna move here. Same with this one. Okay, this will gonna be here and move this one here. This one here. Let's turn off the body and look at the lens again. Okay, that's fine right now. Okay, we made a loop edge and scale it on both axes, then move it a little further ahead. And now we're gonna use it for, okay, turn this oscillator off. Bevel, chamfer proportional, 100%. Oh, maybe 2. Yeah, that's fine. Deselect all of these and dissolve. We're gonna duplicate. Why is it not selecting with Control A? Okay, now we're gonna move it here, and I have to move it like 0.25. Okay, that's better. Connect and do a optimize so these edges are connected. Okay, I have to adjust this, but that's better. Okay, bevel solid, fixed distance 0.05. Apply. That's better. Let's see how does it look. It looks okay. We have okay, let's merge these lenses, because now we have all of these lenses here as a single mesh. Now we have to create rest of the model. First we're gonna create these holes for top speaker, and I think this is an IR and this is like a top microphone hole. So what we can do is use this cylinder that we used, rotate it at 90°. Okay, what I can do right now is scale it down, just match it. And what we can do for like better visibility of the edges right now, I can like reduce the opacity of our reference image. Okay, that's better. Yep, that's better. Now what I can do is I can make 2 of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, are these set to 10? Yeah. Now what I can do is I can like group these 2 and put into a cloner. But before that, I have to move these a little higher, and I'll be merging these two. Okay, and mesh center axis, mesh center parent, because I need this axis, the center of this group right in between. And now I'm gonna press Alt and drop this cloner. So these are already their child. Now set this 3 and adjust the axis. Oh, okay, negative. We need this one negative. 3.75. Negative 3.75, I guess. I think a little less. 6. Yeah, that's better. And now, let me see. The orientation is fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What I can do right now is, yep, I can select this, and I'll be selecting some of these edges to draw this. Okay, but let me see what I can do right here. Okay, before doing that, I'm gonna be drawing these meshes so I can see what I can do about these. But I like don't want the edges going to the both side. Like it should be controlled. Like there are not too many edges going this side, because this will gonna mess our flow here. Hey, what the hell is this? Why it's not? Eh, it's better. Move this and do a little optimize. But before doing that, I'm gonna be removing this edge and deselect this, the bottom one, because we need only the top one removed. Dissolve right now. Okay, top one is okay. I'm gonna be merging this one here, and what I can do right now is draw these one. Okay, this one is also great. Let's hide this for a moment and let's see. We have an unwanted vertex here. Okay, now we need to draw the middle one. I'll hide this and repeat the same process. Okay, let's see. Is it drawn? No, it's not drawn. But first, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be drawing these center lines. Okay, I need to draw this one. Why it's not? Okay, I have to do something about this. Okay, just like this, and do the same thing here, and do a little optimize. State this one here and here, because we need these. And turn this off for a moment right now, because we have to fix this geometry right now. Just dissolve this for a moment. We're gonna be optimizing the mesh afterwards, because first merge these here and here also, and here also. We also don't need this one right now, and deselect this one. Just dissolve these edges for now. Move it a little back, and what we can do is just do a little extrude inner. I think it's 0.25 or maybe 0.15. Yeah, that is better. Just remove this edge. Now what I can do is I can merge this here and merge this one here. Okay, I can merge this one back here and this one here. But now I can like these, one here. Okay, now just repeat the same process inside. Okay, now we have this, and what we can do is just to optimize, because these two edges will gonna be we're gonna having problem if we like continue these edges down there. Just make sure the less they are, the better. I can make this one here and this one here. What I can do right now is make these. Oh, wait. Now we need only to adjust this middle one. Select all of these and come down here. Same like this. Okay. This is better, and do a connect. So we have a edge in the middle. I can merge this here and this one here and this one here. But I think I forgot something, because there is not a proper edge between, like I've created an extrude inner like this, and we needed this here too. So what I can do right now is first of all remove this, and we can repeat the process, but this time we're gonna select these. Extrude inner 0.15. Okay, that's better. Select these and dissolve. Now I think we have another problem. Just stitch these. Just make sure there is no hidden like points connected from this side or this side. And we have to do another thing. We have to remove some n-gons, connect this one here, this one here, and this one there, this one there. Okay, now what I can do is triangulate. And let's make it like this. Okay, that's better. And where is our lens? We have to do the same thing here, because we don't need a pole here. Okay, that's better. hide the lens. And what I can do next is I have to draw these and draw this. Make it out, make it a copy, turn this. Okay, I have to remove one of this. Mesh center axis, optimize, move this here and increase the size a little bit like this. Just move it over here a little. Select the body. What I can do right now is draw the edges again. Okay, we have our circle here. But what I can do right now is, before doing anything, hide this, remove these and these. Not this one, just these. Select this and do this here. Okay. We can do this. We can select this path and come over here. Okay, that's better. And do the same thing over here. Okay, that's better. Select bevel, solid, and I'm gonna be doing this. What I can do is I can merge these vertex and this one down here, this one here. I'm gonna be removing this so we have a quad, not two tries. I'm gonna be making a cut here and one here. Now I'm gonna draw this here and this here. Merge this. Before that, just follow this. Excuse me, I have a bad sore throat right now because of winters. It's really cold here. It's almost 5 where I live. 5 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. For okay, now what I can do is an extrude inner. I'll show you when I draw these like circles and why I do an extrude inner. Okay, let's move this again over here. This time just move it a little down and reduce the circle. That's better. Okay, I can do is I can select this loop all the way over here in advance. Okay, now what I can do is I can draw an edge here and deselect this loop and draw one in the middle. That's better. Do the same thing here and same thing over here. Okay, now I'll draw this again. Okay, now I'll turn this off, hide this for a moment. Okay, remove this. What I can do right now, I can make some edges here. these here. And now remove the n-gons. We have this, and what I can do right now is create same extrude inner and remove the outer loop. We have this, but now we have to remove the n-gons. I can do this here, same here. Now I can select the middle ones and extrude all of these three selections almost negative 1.5, I think. Yeah, that's better. And do another extrude inner. That's better. And select these loops to give some supporting edges. Bevel solid 0.15 and deselect these because we need these, and there was already loops here, so we don't need these. We're gonna dissolve these new ones. Now select these again to introduce a little roundness here. I'm gonna select this and proportional 52.5, apply, or maybe just increase this and 75. I think that's better. And now turn off this. It looks better. Or maybe there's no need to go like a high number of loops here because we're gonna be smooth using subdivision surface anyway. Yeah, that's better. It's gonna look smooth anyway. Yep, that is better, but we have to do the same thing over here too. Okay, and that looks better. We have like our top side finished. I think we need the bottom side. Set it to the bottom. Move it over here. I think, yeah, that's better. Okay. Now what I can do right now is, first of all, we have to draw the symmetry, then this port, and the same thing. I'm gonna turn this on, and we will be moving these over here. Okay, I think that's fine. Is this in the middle? Let me hide the body. Yeah, I think it's in the middle, and we don't have like perfectly aligned reference image. So I'm gonna be moving this in the middle over here. And now what I can do is I can draw these, and first of all move these to the bottom side. That's better. Now let's see what do we need and what do we don't. Okay, remove this. We're gonna add these edges afterwards. Okay, over here. Let me see. Is it drawn? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Unhide these and do this again. Okay, why is this like this? Do this again. Wait, what? Why it's not drawn? Okay, now it's drawn, and now it's finished. Hide these and do a little optimize so we don't have any isolated vertex. Okay, we're gonna do this later on, but first we need to do a little. Okay, I need to connect these and dissolve this. This one here, extrude inner 0.15. Dissolve this. What I can do right now is I can merge these. Like these and these, remove n-gons. Go over here, and what I can do right now is just come over here and draw all of these like these. Hey, that's better. Now do this. Repeat the same process over here too. Okay, now that's fine. Now what I can do right now is I can do this for the inside of these shapes. Okay, that's better. Now merge this over here. And what I can do right now is I can connect these over here, connect these over there, and like this. Remove these. And what I can do right now is select all of these edges, come over here, connect, do the same thing over here. Okay, now that's better. What I can do right now is I have to introduce a loop here too in the middle. So select all of these and go over here and come over here. Introduce a loop. Let's see. Yeah, it's on the right side. And merge this over here. Same here. Remove this middle one because we need quad, not try. Try to avoid tries as much as you want. Okay, that's better. And now I have to make a circle here. I think it's not a circle, but okay. It's the same kind of like shape, but a little smaller. Okay. It's something like this. What I can do right now is I can draw these here, but let me check first of all. I think I'll be moving this loop over to the right side a little. That's better. Now draw this shape again. Okay, that's better. Now what I can do right now is I can do this and do a little optimize. And we don't need this path over here. So, but we'll get first dissolve this and now dissolve this. What I can do right now is this, draw these. And come over here and like this, something like this. Connect these vertex. Okay, now I can merge this over here and over there. And I'm gonna do a little extrude inner. Okay, now I think it's done. Just merge these vertex over there. I think that's better. We're gonna leave this part for later, but first we'll have to make this one too. Okay, let me see. Yeah, what I can do right now is I can turn this off, select this like whole area, split, and do a mirror over there. I think, yeah. But now what I can do is I can select this loop and I can move it a little to this side. Okay. What I'm gonna do right now is, let me check again something. I don't need this side because there's already there. I'm gonna be moving these a little to this side. Yeah, that's better. And now I'll be introducing an edge over there. Select all of these. Introduce an edge over here. Remove this and connect this. Connect object plus delete. And now I'll be merging these with here. Okay, that's fine. Now we have this. What I can do next is I have to draw a symmetry. Now I don't need this. I'll be removing this cloner and I'm going to be moving this over here and scale this up until we have almost the right size. We're going to move this one over here and okay, let's do a little optimize. Okay, this one over here, this one almost here. Now what I can do right now is to draw circles, draw over these circles again. Okay, that looks fine for now. Let's see. Okay, we need to do redraw this. Okay, this is over here, and there was a little not perfectly aligned, so that was not drawing. Okay, now this is better. Hide this, and now what I can do is I can remove these inside edges. Dissolve, merge this over here or here, and move these a little back. This one here and this one over there. Now what I can do is just make sure this one is connected over here and this one is connected over here. Same with these. And I'm gonna remove this center lobe for now. Dissolve. Where is this dissolve? Okay, it's here. And I can select all of these and do a little connect so it's right in the middle. Bevel fixed. I think I need proportional. Okay, that's fine. Now what I can do is I can merge these over here. Okay, that's better. And I can select this one again and do one again. This one goes here, this one goes here, and this goes here. What I can do right now is just pull it a little up. Same over here. Do this. Okay, we're gonna fix it later on. Just pull it a little higher. That's fine. Now I can do this. I can connect these. And I will be like scaling these on x-axis so they are like straight. That's better. Now I have to do an extrude inner again, as always. Here, and this time on the inside too. Extrude inner. But before we do something else with these, I'm gonna be finishing these ones. Extrude inner, gross selection, and extrude negative 1.5. That's better. Select these loops. Bevel. Solid. Fixed distance 0.15. And we only need these middle ones. So we're gonna deselect these and dissolve the selected ones because there are already loops there. We're gonna select these again to introduce new bevels. Okay, bevel chamfer, I guess it is. Yes, and do a proportional 52.5. That's better. And I have this right now. That looks great. Okay, now we'll have to separate this sim tray. Okay, grow the selections split, delete, name this tray, select the outline, come over here, uncheck this and select loop. What I can do right now is uncheck this 1.5 millimeters, and I can just drag it a little more. Now what I can do is come over here and come over here too. Bevel. This time I'm not gonna do a chamfer. I'm gonna do a solid fixed distance 0.075 or 0.05 because we need this edge a little tight and sharp. It should be noticeable, but it shouldn't be round. Just like this. Okay. Now select this. Where is this? And move it over here. We only need this because we have to like make a hole over here. Uncheck this and check this. Okay, that is better. What I can do right now is I can remove these edges and I can make a center so it's like perfectly center aligned. Now that's better. Now I can remove these. I don't need this for now. That is better. But what I can do right now is scale this on these axes. That's I can select this over here. Okay. What? What? Why is this giving an issue? I don't know. First, just remove these and dissolve these. Okay, that will work for me right now. Unhide these. Dissolve. Dissolve. Remove and gone. Unhide this and that's better. Unhide this again. Do another extrude inner. Remove this outer loop. Do another again. Grow selection. Extrude. That is fine. Bevel. Solid 0.15. Deselect these and dissolve. Come over here again. Chamfer and proportional 52.5. That's better. And what I can do right now is just connect these over here. And this is done. Like now we need this port and like 2 buttons remaining. And this will be done. Okay, just hide this for now. Come over here. Okay. Mesh center axis. Just move these here, this here, and increase the scale again because these are a little. This hole is a little wider. Mesh center again. Now, what I can do is perfectly align in the center. Okay. Now what I can do is I can draw like. Let me see. Okay, that's fine. But before that, I can select this in the middle. Yeah. And I can do a solid fixed distance like this. Stitch, stitch. Remove these in the middle. What I can do right now is okay, that is fine. Okay, that's done. Hide this because there's an issue that I have to fix. This one. And dissolve these edges because we have to connect these over here. Dissolve these, we don't need these, and make these over here. And what else I can do? I can select this, do another solid until we have like okay, that's better. Optimize, it's connected. What I can do is merge these over here, make a dissolve, and repeat the same process over here too. Dissolve. And what I can do is I forgot to connect this over here. Okay, that's better. This time I can extrude inner, but I'm gonna increase the value to 0.25 and same with this one. Remove this outer loop, grow selection. I guess this will gonna be like -3. I think, oh, maybe 4. Yeah, this is fine. Now do a solid, repeat the same process that we've been doing. Dissolve, level solid, 0.1. Okay, that's better. And come over here, chamfer proportional, but this time 3 and 75. Because now we need a little pronounced curve, a little more visible compared to these ones. Okay, now we have our porthole ready, but we're gonna finish this later. Let's draw these edges first. Let's see how does this look right now. And yeah, I forgot to like give this glass a little more depth. Okay, extrude inner, 1, select all, extrude inner 0.005, invert, delete, hide all of these for now. Just okay, come over here, uncheck this for now. That's better. And what I can do is connect these over here. Okay, now this is done. Give it a little depth. Extrude, create caps. And we can like move it here. 0.5. Yeah, that's better. Now what I can do is just bevel solid fixed distance 0.1. I think our glass is ready. Unhide this glass. Yep, that's better for now. And Lens glass. We're gonna merge these two because these two will gonna have the same material. Okay, that looks fine. Now let's see which thing goes there and which goes where. Let's check. Okay, how does the subdividable poly looks? Because there are some pinching over here and here, because there were like a lot of edges connecting over here. But overall, it looks fine. And like this, yeah, you can see like over here, but it still looks good. Okay, let's hide out everything else except this mesh, and let's come over here. We're gonna take these, and I'm gonna take this and rotate it to 90-degree. Come over here, and what I can do, I can move this into the middle of the frame. Okay, which side it is? It's this side. Turn this off. We have to scale it down a little, just like this. Move this here, and this one here. So we have a pretty good base. Now what I can do, I have to do some edges. First, what I can do right now is select these. First, only this one, come over here. Okay, now draw some loops. I can come over here and I can move it a little. Okay, that that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna be selecting this over here and same here. That's better. Okay, why isn't this not selected all the way? Okay, this edge is missing. This one's fine. Come over here. Select all of these again. Okay, now okay, that's better. This one goes here and this one goes here. Remove this because we don't need a trace, and we can merge these over here. Okay, that's fine. What I can do is I can bevel these, deselect, deselect, bevel, just like these. Okay, okay. Just connect this over here and connect this over here. Don't need this because chord is alright, and we can merge this over here. And I think that's fine. Read the same process over here, but right now we're gonna merge these points over here and these one over here. That is fine. And now we're gonna draw this shape. Okay, come over here. Okay, I think this shape is, I think, is way too close. So that's why I'm gonna do. Okay, create a point over here and stitch this over here. Okay, this will gonna come over here anyway, but we're gonna do this later on. We create a point over here, move this here, stitch. Let's check this. Yeah, that issue is there too. Create a point over here, same over here, stitch, stitch. Okay, that's great. Now what I can do is turn these off and merge these. Okay, now I can also move these points over to this new position. And same with this side. Okay, that looks fine, but now what I can do is I can adjust this a little bit because, okay, just to be safe, because this one needs a little fixing. It's not perfectly flush with this outer edge. Okay, now this looks fine. Okay, it should be inside. And what about this? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, what I can do right now is I have to move these on the y-axis a little higher. So I need to create a curve, like a little round shape with this edge. Okay. Now what I can do is I can select this loop and deselect these. And just like this. And remove these n-gons. Okay, that's better. Now what I can do is I have to repeat the same process over here, but there is an easy solution for this. I can take all of this, split mesh, and just split and take this mesh over there, just like this. Remove this center edge for now. Select all of these, move this up here. Now, okay, that's better. What I can do right now is I can move this down and move this up over there. Don't need these. This one is fine. And same with this one. Don't need these. Select with y-axis. Come over here. Deselect the center one because we have to. Okay. Before doing that, just introduce the middle point. Now come over here. Okay. That's better. And now we're gonna move this. Let's say, okay, just make it centered. And this one over here. This one is still not centered perfectly. So I'm gonna adjust this later on. This one will be here, this one will be here, and this one will be here. This one will be here. Same with this one. This one here. This one here. This one here. And I'm gonna select all of these. Okay, and just move it a little higher. Now I can perfectly align these. What can I do right now is I can move these down there. Okay, just move this axis, align this, and now move this over here. That's fine. Do the same same with this one. We don't need this one, and just go over here, align this over here, and move it up there. Now what I can do, I can adjust this curve over here so it doesn't look odd like this. The edge is flowing like, okay, this looks fine over here. Same with this one. Okay, and I think this can fine. Okay, this looks better. And what I can do right now is this and adjust this. But we have to address the elephant in the room, this one edge. And just select all of these and select these. And we'll have to somehow manage this one because I don't want to, like, I think I'm gonna be merging this here somewhere. The bottom. If I like merge this over here, this this flow will gonna be distorted and it'll gonna not look good. Will not. Okay, just a tad bit over here. Okay, what I can do, but before that, let's introduce some of these over here. Yeah, that's better. Connect this over there and just merge with this one. I think it's gonna be fine. Not gonna be noticeable. Okay, what I can do right now? is select all of these vertices and make this straight. Flatten these and drop these over here. Okay, that's fine. And repeat the same process over there too. And connect. What I can do right now is select all of these, go over here and flatten these two. This over here, and that's fine. Now what I can do is I can merge this over there and remove and gone. We're gonna create an edge. Now it's all done. What I can do is remove this one. I'm gonna remove this. I don't need this center edge. Dissolve, connect these two, connect. And now what I'm gonna be doing, okay. I think I need dissolve. But before doing that, I think remove, select this, dissolve, and now that's fine. Come over here and set optimize. Now we have this button drawn, but what I can do right now is select these loops, select shrink selection. Where is this shrink selection? Okay, now split, name this buttons or whatever you want, and we can move this a little to the inside somehow like this and remove the mesh. What I can do right now is I can select this over here, select this over here, 0.075, I think that's better. Remove the outer edges and select the bevel, solid, and deselect this, deselect this. Now we have this, and we have these cutouts, really nice cutouts. But before doing that, we have to draw the buttons. And what I can do, select the mesh, drag these a little back and press hold control and make an extrude. Now we have this. And what I can do right now is let me take a look. How does this button looks? Okay, this has a soft. Okay, no, these doesn't have a soft. These are like chisel or sharp edge over here, like so. What I can do right now and select this is extrude inner 0.15 and do the same bevel, solid, okay, 0.15, apply, dissolve, unselect these and dissolve these, and we have to dissolve this also. Okay, but before doing anything, we have to move these vertex straight align with these vertices. So we're gonna move these over here. So check snapping and do the same thing over here again. And we have to move this a little back. What I can do right now is select these and do a 0.05 solid. Now let's see. We have our buttons, but I think you can notice or not due to YouTube's compression, there's like a weird distortion like this, a little little. Let me show you how. Yeah, I can create that chrome material again, so you can see this barely. Barely, is this a word? Not, I don't know, but there is like at these sides, like there's some kind of pinching going on. Like reflection pinch over here, then they go over the other side. So what I can do right now is there is a easy fix for that, but we might have to introduce a little more like edge loops. Some more here, here, here. Okay, select, set it to proportional, 50%. I think that's better. And what I can do right now is bevel, chamfer, 0, proportional. And we can move it like a little closer to these both edges. I know there will gonna be a lot of weird distortions right now, but I'm trying to avoid these as much as I can. I think I have avoided this for now. Yeah, that's better. And we have to repeat the same process, but before that we have to remove the ungons. What I can do right now is I can drag this edge over to the. Now what I can do is this over there, move this over there, and yeah, that's better. And just move this down a little. Okay, I think that's fine. And repeat the same process with this one. What I can do is for this, I can select this and I can come over here. Okay, loop, not plane cut. Come over here and I think that's fine. Three, four, five, six, oh, whatever. I don't, it's not an issue over there, but right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna merge this over here. So that is, I think, resolved. I think we need to move these vertices down a little. Okay, that's better. But we have to do one more thing. You might see this over better over here. Some of these like edges are not with this overall line. Like let me show you. Select a plane. This is the original loop, like, and some of these edges are ahead of this, like they are protruding a little ahead. So what I can do to adjust these, I know what are these, which ones are these. I can select this and I can slide it over to this side just to make like distance equal between these. That's 22.5. Do the same thing with these one. No. Okay, slide negative 22.5. That's better. Do the same thing over here. Negative 22.5. And same thing over here. Slide 22.5. Let's see. It's almost fixed, but not mm, fully fixed. It's not 100% accurate, but it's close to accurate. Like it was like way ahead before, now it's fine. But what I can do is I can adjust some of these. Also, this edge should be here. These vertices, deselect these one. Okay, enable X. X is okay. Deselect these one. Now come over here, move these a little to this side. Deselect these ones and come over here. Now that's better. I think it's as close as we can get to this edge. If we have to go like even like accurate, we have to go CAD, like some kind of CAD software. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, let's see. That looks really good. But now only this side remains. Okay, what I can do right now is, let's see. I'll be taking this one and only this. Okay, I think there's some edge that's not selected. Okay, this one. Okay, that's better. And now what I can do is split, and I can also split this one. So we have these. Just make a child and drop a symmetry over there and collapse the symmetry and remove this. Now we need this over here. Now we can move this over to the top side. Mesh center axis. So we have our mesh over here. What I can do right now is just align it somewhat perfectly. Not perfectly, roughly. Remove the center one and okay, remove this one too and select all of the top vertices. Move these down a little. Same with this one. Okay, what we can do, let's see how does it look. Okay, you can see there's a gap in between here, or if this is a three-way button, it moves like top, then middle, and then the bottom. And it's basically an alert slider for the sound. I think at the top side is on the like silent, in the middle it vibrate, and in at the bottom it like performs the function for like ringing. So we have to make a gap between like this whole a little gap at the top side and a little at the bottom side. So we're gonna deselect our button, and what we can do is just move it a little to the top side, and same with this one here. I think that's better, because let's see, if we move this button over here, we have enough space. I think it needs a little more gap. This one here. and this one over here. I think that's better. Now we have to merge these with our main geo. Like we can just merge these buttons, and there's no issue because we don't have to work with any other thing. But for this one, what I can do right now is this is gonna be a nightmare right now for me because I have to oof, just this over here, this over there, remove this and this, dissolve. Okay, and do the same thing over here. Okay, that's better. Dissolve. I think I can do the same thing over here. Like the edges, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Dissolve and dissolve. Okay, now let me see how does this look. Okay, I think we don't need these and we don't need this material. Or maybe not these two. I think that's better. But what I can do, I can try to be a little close to this one, like here, and this one should be over here. This should be like merged over here and like this, somewhat like. But okay, I can. Okay, let's like this. Okay, let's come over here. Just hide this for a moment. Let's remove this. Okay, now we can have this over here. Connect object. Okay, now I can select all of these edges and these edges. I don't need this. And what I can do is come over here and move this over there. No, I think I don't need this. Let's. Okay, what's the issue? Mm-hmm. It's not working properly. We don't need this either. And let's check. Okay, now that's fine. What I can do right now is just manually merge these over here and do a little optimize. So we have like merge this over here. That is better. Okay, but before that, select all of these and all of these. Deselect these, or maybe let's leave it. Okay, now which one we do? We don't need like no, we need this one, and we don't need these. Okay, oh, just need these. Okay, that's fine. Now what I can do is I can merge this over to the top side here. Just move this here. What I can do is manually merge these points. Okay, that's better. And I can like merge this over here. Okay, Now this looks fine. Uh, Uncheck this. This looks better. That's fine. This goes here, and this goes here. This is still gonna come here, something like this. Okay. I think this looks fine. Let's enable smoothing. That is better. And we have our whole model completed. But one thing, we need to close that hole because we don't need the inside showing right now. Point where X distance 0.075 dissolve. This one, and come over here, make a cut over here, and okay, this one over here. Mm, One thing we have to do is flatten this because this is not flattened. Just okay, what I can do right now is just move it over here and turn on the x-axis, and okay, what I can do right now, I can select this loop and move it over here and over there. Okay, that's fine. And we have to make a cut just from, let's uncheck this, and from here to here. Yes. But what else we can do is, I think we can move this a little to the back. Yeah, and select this button and this, select these vertices, flatten these also, and move it over here. And finally, we've done with this model. And I think there's one little thing remains. The speaker drill over to the top side, this one. And for this, what we can do is just solo this glass. And let me see. Okay, what I can do right now is body and move these closer. And move these over here. And the easy thing is just move these down like this. And what else we can do right now is introduce a cut that we can move it a little closer. Here, and same thing over here. Okay, what else I can do is Remove these and these. Uncheck this so we can make these edges onto the both side of our mesh, because this is a glass and these has like front end and back side. Okay, and over here we've done. Let's see, how does it look? It looks fine. Does it affect our mesh a little? A little bit. Let's see how can we fix this. It's not really noticeable, but still. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, it totally fixed the issue. Because there will gonna be like sharp reflections on the glass, so when we're gonna apply some lighting and that kind of stuff, it's gonna look bad. So fixing this is a good idea. But if you are like making very close-up renders, it's gonna be noticeable then. Otherwise, it won't gonna be noticeable that much. So we are done with this model, and let's check the last things, like is there any n-gon? I think there's no n-gon here. And the body, I think there is one n-gon remaining. Let's fix it real quick. Okay, wow. Okay. Just merge this over. I think it should be going like this. Remove these and dissolve, and yeah, select these and remove n-gons. Is there any n-gon? Nope. Let's select this one. No n-gon. Select this one. No n-gon. Lenses. No n-gon. And camera glass. No n-gon. And one thing we have to check at last is come over here, come to the modeling, and let's see, is I'm gonna uncheck these. Just I'm gonna keep these on, these three. These are like I'll be unchecking this because I have avoided most of the poles on the like curved surfaces. Poles on the flat surfaces are okay. So there is no isolated point or no bad polygon. Like bad polygon are like some of those vertices that are overlapping, or some of those vertices that are way too close, and software like detects them as vertex or like overlapping vertex. So select this one, hide this, and see, and there is no zero. Okay, and let's come over here. I think there are 16. Okay, what I can do right now is I can do this, and I can also do this. Now it's all taken care of right now. Zero, that's fine. Now what I can do is modeling. There's zero also. Come over there. Modeling. There's also no more. Okay. Modeling. Okay, it's fine. Let's come over here. Modeling. Okay, why there are 32? Okay, I have to adjust these two. Okay, what I can do right now, I can select these, come out to the top side, just select z-axis. Okay. Just like this. Okay, that's fine. What I can do right now is slide them a little to the inside till they disappear. That's fine. And same with this one. And that is fine. Okay, that's good. So now everything is finished. So our model is finished. There's no like error or bad polygons or anything isolated vertices. I think our model is finished, and I'm gonna be making the next part of this where I'm gonna unwrap the model for like texturing and painting material, texturing and lighting stuff. The part third of this tutorial series is gonna be like unwrapping. The last part will gonna be texturing and lighting and getting the final results. Till then, stay safe, and I'm gonna be taking my leave. Peace out. Bye.